Hi, my name's Linda Stewart. I'm the author of the book called 25 Months. For me, writing 25 Months was an act of self-preservation, an effort to retain a segment of my life with which I wanted never to part. Jack, my senior by only a handful of years, was in the prime of his mid-70s, gainfully, happily employed, until on a golden October day, suddenly, out of the blue, he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. The diagnosis was followed by a few days of hospital care, after which he was sent home. And so began for both of us entirely new lives, with which slowly and not easily we became familiar. Good luck, loving family support, and painstaking planning enabled us to avoid institutional care. Home was where he wanted to be. Home was where I hoped and prayed he could stay. It was only in retrospect that I came to realize that we were actually among the fortunates. Fortunate that Jack was able to remain at home until the very end, and fortunate that his illness lasted only 25 months. It's not uncommon for families stricken just like us to live their non-life lives for many years, even decades. His parents, my parents, and my grandparents occasionally, though not often, spoke of senility, the disease confined to the elderly and brought with it a dense fog of eroded memory. Is today's Alzheimer's just a hard-to-spell version of senility? The medical world is about evenly divided on that point between the yeas and the nays, but all are in agreement that for the moment at least, there is no effective preventative, no cure. When grandchildren swarm this not very tidy house, they delight, especially on rainy days, hauling out battered photo albums to review for the umpteenth time those iconic infant photographs. The babe in bathtub bubbles, the very first wobbly excursion on a bike stripped of its training wheels, those solemn grade school graduations. The picture snapping eventually subsides as infants become children, children become teenagers, and then here come the 20s. It's memory then that takes over and preserves for each of us the tragedies, the triumphs, the delights, and just the simple daily pleasures of existing on this amazing planet. The decline of Jack's illness marked a sharp departure from what had been joyful and fulfilling existence. His death came in the midst of a leafless, almost balmy November. With it came, as well, an indescribable, unimaginable finality, utterly stark, speechless, and forever. This book, 25 Months, is my equivalent of those black, battered photo albums that the kids so delighted in rummaging through. My undependable memory is as fallible as ever. No, more so. I count myself fortunate to have been able, however ineptly, to have captured fragments of what was a rich and joyous life. Thank you.